Hello and welcome back to Ticker News Insight, where we are looking to focus on the best of business with clever people joining us from all around the world. I'm your host, Mike Loader. To our latest story, and the device lifecycle solutions specialist, PhoneCycle Australia, has been committed to driving sustainability through the reuse and repair of mobile devices since 2011. And by becoming one of the first Apple independent repair providers, here in Melbourne, PhoneCycle is one step closer to minimising the tech carbon footprint that we continue to see. It's good to see Owen Jones joining me now. How are you?
Hey Mike, yeah, good to be with you, thanks.
Thanks so much for joining us. All right, so let's dive straight in. What trends have you witnessed as you and the team work to help people recycle all of these electronics that we continue to see released year on year? What are some of the trends you witness day to day?
Yeah, so what we're seeing is that a lot of companies and consumers alike are holding on to their devices for a lot longer. So what they're looking for is to make sure they maintain their device to obviously the best quality that they can to ensure that they get the best usage from that device. So typically we have always collected decommissioned and faulty devices, and as we're seeing it now, that is starting to spread out as people hold on to them and sweat their assets for a bit longer.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, I can imagine the components of these phones have only got more and more complicated and rare, I suppose, since 2011 when you guys started. But I understand that you guys are among one of the first Apple independent repair providers here in Melbourne. How did that accreditation come about? And of course, congratulations to you and the team.
Yeah, thanks, Mike. Yeah, we're extremely proud of that. And while we've always done aftermarket repairs, there is that unknown sort of factor with the parts and the quality of the repair. But this accreditation that Apple have allowed sort of experienced independent repair providers to achieve, it now means that we can provide genuine Apple parts using Apple tools and Apple software and diagnostics to repair and maintain our customers' devices, which through our now qualified technicians. So it's a massive step up from what we could provide before.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, they do have very specific outlines and rules, I understand, the big Apple, so well done again. But what are some of the issues with our culture, do you think, of buying new products each year, and how does it affect the planet based on your research and understanding of the industry as a whole?
Yeah, I think in the past that has always been the case. It's always the latest and greatest, and people have upgraded every single year. We're now seeing a massive shift with the awareness of the circular economy and the understanding of reuse. That to hold on to your device for longer is obviously much better for the environment, and it can be done. The quality of the devices are much better. The battery life is much better. But with this ability to repair and maintain devices, this has really allowed customers to hold on to their devices for longer and only really trade them in or upgrade them as and when needed. So it's great.
Yeah, absolutely. So to summarise, I guess I want to know a little bit about what services you guys offer beyond these recycling of the electronics, and I guess what does the future hold for you and the team as people sort of, those trends start to set in and people start to hold on to their devices a bit more. Take us through a bit about the business.
Yes, so typically we've always brought back decommissioned devices, fleets and faulty devices from organisations. Now we have the repair option as well, and it gives customers both options. If the repair is too costly for the age of the device, we can now actually offer refurbished devices back to the customer. And obviously we're taking their old device and we can strip that down, use parts in other devices to again just keep that circular economy going, keep putting new phones out there and supporting this great life cycle, if you like.
Absolutely, and of course our thirst for new technology and phones is obviously going to remain constant. I've got a Nokia 3610 lying around somewhere that maybe you guys could help me get back working again, and I think a BlackBerry as well, but maybe they're obsolete. Maybe you guys can fix them, I don't know. But Owen, thank you so much for joining us on the program to highlight a little bit more about how you guys are helping this sustainable nature of the technology industry move forward.
Many thanks. Cheers, Mike.
All the best. Thank you so much for tuning in. I've been your host, Mike Loader, and be sure to head to tickernews.co for breaking news from all around the world, and of course more insights relating to business, technology, aviation, and a whole lot more. I'll see you again soon. Be well. I haven't... Oh, let's play a city.